In this problem, we're asked to find the equation of the line between the points 3, 5 and -2, 7. And once again, we have an example that asks us to find the equation. As soon as you see those words, find the equation, you need to write I need. And what are the two things that you need in order to find an equation? Well, you need a slope and you need a point. Those are the two things that we must have to find the equation. In the previous examples where we've seen this, both times we were given the slope, and they just said the slope is 4, or the slope is -2/5, or whatever it was. But now we have a particular problem that does not give us a slope. It does give us a point. It gives us 2 points, and it doesn't matter which one we choose. I'll say 3, 5. You could write -2, 7 there, that's fine, but it does give us 1 point. In fact, it gives us 2 points. It doesn't give us the slope directly, but we can use these 2 points to find the slope. Remember that the slope formula is y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. So if I label this x1, y1, and I label this x2, y2, then my formula for slope would be 7 minus 5 all over -2 minus 3, which gives us 2 over -5. So that can't be reduced anymore. We now know what the slope is. It is -2/5. And again, remember, it doesn't matter if we write this as -2 over 5 or 2 over -5 or just -2/5. All three of those are equivalent. They're saying the exact same thing. So now we have a slope. We have the point or a point. We can put this in our point slope formula. Y minus y1 equal to mx minus x1. We have our point, we have our slope, point slope formula. So now my y1, well, here's my x1 and my y1. So I'll have y minus 5 equal to -2/5 x minus 3. So we need to solve this for y. So I'll multiply the right-hand side. We'll get -2/5 x. -2/5, that's what happened when we distribute it there. Now we distribute it over here. -2/5 times -3 is a positive 6/5. You should be comfortable with multiplying and adding fractions. This is no different than any other problem where you've had to add, subtract fractions, multiply fractions. You'll do the same thing in these. So now I need to add 5 to both sides. So when I add 5 to both sides, I'll get, well, y on the left, -2/5. Sorry, let me erase that. That doesn't look so good. -2/5 x plus 6/5 plus 5. Now we can't leave it like that. We cannot leave it like that. We can combine 6/5 and 5 by writing 5 as, or having a denominator of 5, which in this case is 25 over 5. So now my equation will be y equal to -2/5 x plus 6/5 plus 25/5. Now if what I did there, changing 5 so it's 25/5, is that something that you are totally confused on, you must go back and review it, or let me know as soon as possible and I will review it. But that's something that just should be automatically done now. Shouldn't even be a second thought. So once I converted it, now I can combine those. -2/5 x. 6/5 plus 25/5 is 31/5. So this is my formula. This is the equation of a line that is between those 2 points, 3/5 and -2/7.